The Kraken is perhaps the largest monster ever imagined by mankind. In Nordic folklore, it was said to haunt the seas from Norway through Iceland and all the way to Greenland. Not only in Norse mythology, but the Kraken is also present in Greek mythology too. In this video, we will be exploring both versions of the legendary monster. The word Kraken comes from the Old Norse word kraki, which means twisted. This monster is described as a huge squid or octopus, with tentacles that can reach more than a mile long and eyes the size of dinner plates. The Kraken can attack ships, dragging them down to the depth of the ocean and devouring the sailors with its mouth. According to some historical writings, the Kraken was known for harassing ships, and it was said that it would attack vessels with its strong arms, creating an immense force on the ship. If this strategy failed, the monster would start swimming in circles around the ship, creating a fierce maelstrom to drag everything down with it. As with many legends, the Kraken started with something real, based on sightings of a real animal, which is the giant squid. Some scientists believe that the Kraken myth may have been inspired by real-life sightings of this animal, which can grow up to 43 feet long and have been known to attack boats. The history of the Kraken goes back to an account written in 1180 by King Sverre of Norway. He wrote about the monstrous beast that he encountered in his voyage. For ancient navigators, the seas were totally mysterious, and the possibility of hiding a horde of monsters in its inconceivable depth was a high possibility for their imagination. Technically, it is still mysterious even for our modern age, but any encounter with an unknown animal at the early ages could gain a mythological edge from the sailors' stories, becoming a legend to be told through time. In Norway, the Kraken myth grew, and such washed-up specimens were even interpreted as messages from God or the devil, sometimes called sea angels or the sea devils. The Kraken is said to possess many terrifying abilities, such as camouflage. The Kraken is said to be able to blend in with its surroundings, making it difficult to spot until it's too late. Also, regeneration. It is believed that the Kraken can regrow its tentacles if they are damaged or severed. Other abilities include summoning storms, since according to some legends, the Kraken can summon violent storms and whirlpools to help it capture ships or to protect itself. And lastly, it was said to possess hypnotic abilities. Some tales suggest that the Kraken can hypnotize its victims, luring them closer before attacking. Did you know that Greek mythology has its own version of the Kraken? Homer, the writer of Odyssey, describes Scylla as a creature with 12 dangling feet, 6 long necks, and grisly heads. Scylla's monstrous form made her a terror to sailors who attempted to pass through a strait near Sicily. Her 6 heads would reach down from the cliffs and snatch sailors from the decks of the ship. The only way to avoid Scylla was to steer the ship closer to the opposite side, but we can't say that they really escaped danger, because on the opposite side of Scylla was the equally terrifying monster, Charybdis, who would create a whirlpool that could swallow entire ships. One tradition relates that Scylla was originally a beautiful maiden who often played with the nymphs of the sea and was beloved by the marine god Glaucus. So he went to a sorceress named Circe to make Scylla fall in love with him. But Circe, who became jealous of the maiden, threw magic herbs into the well in which Scylla bathed. These herbs transformed the maiden, leaving the upper part of her body as a woman and the lower part to that of a sea monster. The legendary monsters of the sea are indeed fascinating. Make sure to check out my other videos for more interesting and informative stories, and see you hopefully on the next video.